Gemini, good morning, how are you? So I've just started your video, but I am doing the carnivore diet and my brain is like mush at the moment because I'm on day 5. So I'm kind of going through a detox. So I was kind of starting your reading and I'm absolutely freezing and I was just like, Gemini. So I thought, man, I can't put this out. We've got to start again. So I haven't put your cards away. Jen, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine. So what I did here with the cards that you had was that I'm sitting pretty. Now, it's either basically something. So this is your February reading, guys. Okay, so the Empress. Your first card out is the Empress. So like a Pisces energy, maybe. Life Path 3. But I heard sitting pretty. Now, it could be someone that's absolutely gorgeous, really good looking. But it can also be sitting pretty in Britain means I'm here in Britain or Brian or Beth or B, anybody beginning with B, but meaning that I run my own clock, I run my own business and I'm sitting pretty in life, which means that I probably could well be very wealthy, like a very wealthy person. They run their own clock, sitting pretty, which means that I don't really have to do too much in order to, because I already have everything that I need here. Okay, so you got a good energy there, but I did hear a sitting pretty. That just, like I said, it generally means I have a really, Jen, Julian, Jason, but like I have like a really nice house. I've got like, you know, money, mortgage paid, all that sort of stuff. I really don't have to do much for a living. I can kind of maybe do part-time work, or I own my own company, or I own my own business. That would be what this person does. If you guys are single, then it would more than likely be look for someone like that. You got a 6 here, which means yourselves or Cappies. Don't forget 6 of Cups, because I read in numerology that Gemini and Capricorn are roughly the same when you're doing a general tarot card reading, because they're both 6s. Capricorn, the devil is a 6, so is the lover's a 6. Okay, so it comes up in both readings. So you can watch the Cappy readings as well. So you got that. So family, relationship, very general. Okay, either looking for a relationship, and if I don't have one, I'm quite sufficient enough to just feel very good and very loved, very welcoming and very wanting energy on my own. Okay. 4 of Swords, I can take a break and a breather whenever I want. I pick up someone here that has a lot of money, okay, and that they can afford to work or they can afford not to work. Or if they're their own boss, they basically just work from home maybe and then just take a break whenever they want, okay. Then you've got children, Page of Cups, because I'm definitely picking up a relationship here, okay, and then you had the 8 of Pentacles. So these are people that also do like tarot card. Any of their Gemini Moon crew that do tarot card readings. Okay, tarot card readings for a living. Let's put this light on because I don't think that that's enough. So yeah, tarot card readings, working on a relationship, working very hard. Like I said, it's someone that works very hard for their money, so they earn a very good living. If they don't, their husband does, and this is a lady of leisure. Okay, and their husband goes to work and the wife stays at home looking after the children, or you both work. But either way, there's a good equal balance of, even if I'm single, I'm just really enjoying myself. Okay, I feel really good. I might be interested in someone new. It could be this person here, okay, which would be a Pisces, Gemini, Cappy, okay, possible. Working on projects, going to work, working on a relationship, okay, but generally a lot of work here. Definitely keep hearing the J's. J, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine, Jack. Okay, but even if you guys are single and this is your vibe here, this is just like sitting pretty in life and enjoying it, okay? This is definitely like, you know, someone that, you know, even if you're like divorced, say, or, you know, you lost a husband or anything like that, it's kind of where, you know, what do you call them in Britain when someone's like retired, blah, 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 their mortgage is paid off, they don't really have to work so hard because they've worked hard all of their life to be able to pay off the mortgage, so the mortgage is paid, okay, they don't really have to do too much. Or if the mortgage isn't paid, there's a good wage that's coming in that's keeping out all of the bills and everything afloat here, okay. But some of this is, you know, I'm a retired person, blah, blah, blah. Mortgage is paid off, so on and so forth. So I don't have to do too much. So this would be like part-time work. Like I just work for like part-time. I do the odd day here and there, blah, blah, blah. I'm also saying the name Colin or Day. Let's see. Gemini. What's coming up for Gemini, please, for February? My hands are so cold this morning. It's like -3 in Britain, I think. Is it? No, it isn't. It's -6 this morning. Woo, it's cold out there. -6 Gemini in the UK. Let's see. Gemini for February. So, now this is where the complications start here. Because you've got, you or they have got a physical relationship and also a metaphysical one. 2 of Cups, 6 of Cups. Now, this can mean, if there isn't a third party here, right, for a start, we've got plenty of messages to get through, so don't run away. Please make sure that you watch the video all the way through, because it really helps the algorithm. See if you can give it a like as well, and a comment and a share. Thank you. But, like, 6 of Cups is, I live at home, okay? I live at home, and I go and travel to see this energy, which means my partner. That's if there isn't cheating, lying, and that someone else just has a metaphysical connection with a person that's already taken in a relationship, okay? Now, if you didn't know this and you are connected to this energy and you're kind of like, well, I really do think that they're already in a relationship, it's very feasible that they are, okay? Or you are, okay? And that would be a cross-watch and wondering, thinking, I wonder if this person here, which would be more like a Pisces Gemini, I wonder if they're in a relationship. Well, I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. That would be a Pisces, though. I'm afraid so, I'm afraid not. Maybe, maybe not. The Chariot, Cancerian, Life Path 7. Let's see, Gemini for February. Gemini for February. So you got the 10 of Wands and the King of Swords. Wow, you got very stable. I knew you was going to get this, Gemini. It's always loads of fun doing a Gemini reading. Why? Because they get the most amount of counterparts that come up in readings. Like all of the kings come out, the Queen. When I'm clarifying, I know for a fact that the Emperor's going to come out as well. So it's like... I can just see it kind of coming up. It's the same when I do Gemini readings. So you got very stable energy. You got husband, okay? They have a husband or you have a husband, a very stable couple. The only thing that sways my mind a little bit is because of the 6 and the 2 here. Metaphysical connection, physical connection. Now, either party of cross-watch or alike, you could just still have a connection with someone that is in a relationship, okay? But this can also mean... no, I'm a family person. I'm just single, a family woman, a family man, and I'm just single looking for a 6 of Cups. You're never going to know unless you ask, you see. Any curious lot out there thinking, should I ask? There's no shame in asking, okay? Because like I said, this can either be a family man or family woman. They've got a very nice house, very nice home, very sought after person. They can relax, okay? They're older, I definitely feel. This here could be, I wonder if they're in a relationship. I wonder about a fish called Wanda. So it could be Rhonda or Wanda or a fish, which would be a Piscean energy. I wonder if they're in a relationship. Ask here, okay? Unless you already have. But the King of Swords definitely means... people that are like married up in here with a husband and a wife. Now, like I said, if you guys are married, okay, if you are married and you're not going through the hatred and the divorce and the upside of me clarifying everything, if you are married, okay, but you may think that your partner may or may not also have a connection outside of the connection that's present, that is also feasible as well, because that's why you get twin flame energy, okay? I don't want to hear people blaming masculine energies for having 2 women or whatnot, because believe you me, women get in the same circumstance too. Okay, I've been a tarot reader for a long time to know that women and men, they both get themselves into situations of different relationships, okay? Because you've kind of got that vibe here. When you're on a soulmate, twin flame journey, those kind of things are very, very, very feasible that you guys can all get yourselves into, okay? Always be careful what you wish for, okay, or what you hate upon, because one day it can turn around on you, and that's karma, you know. I hate people that are in third-party relationships. I would never do such a thing. And then later on in life, when you become masculine, and that sort of thing happens to you, and you're like, oh shit, I didn't see that temptation coming along. You've got to be very careful. So let's see Gemini, what they got coming up for February. So you got a donkey. It's hard for me to keep this going other than 10 minutes because everything is just a relationship here. There are no struggles. Now, like I said, the only way there's going to be a struggle if this Two of Cups ends up being maybe another person. Okay, maybe another person. Gemini for February. Gemini for February. Yeah, because I mean, like I said, I don't want there to be like minor cards that are going to be argumentative. I don't want that for you, but it's very difficult to say that life is perfect for someone because it doesn't take long. It doesn't take long to know that someone's very happy, very go-lucky. There could be someone at a distance of a Two of Cups that this person is possibly talking to here, because that would be at a distance. But all Two of Cups do not mean physical relationship. They mean a metaphysical connection. Like, I'm connected to someone. Doesn't mean you're my husband, wife, we're going to get married, white picket fence. Just means I have a connection with someone. Okay. So, like I said, it can be, Two of Cups can also be friends. I have a friend that is a Two of Cups energy, okay, at a distance. Okay, so it's kind of like that energy here. Money is very, 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 very good for someone. Let's see Gemini for February. Please, Gemini for February. So you got the Ace of Cups. Everything is hunky-dory. You got Leo energy or Aquarian. God, my hands are cold. -6 Gemini. You got Leo or Aquarius, or it's in your chart. There's a couple here. There's undoubtedly great reading, Gemini. There is nothing bad going on. In fact, even if there was something bad going on, I don't think that you would really give a shit, to be honest. I think that it's so happy-go-lucky. Money's very good. Finances are fine. Live at home. Live wherever I live, I can afford to go. Okay, so I can be free. Like, normally when finances are really not a problem for anybody, normally that really does make people feel so relaxed because I don't have to work as hard, so it's kind of like I can feel free, I like don't have to do so much. I can kind of slow down a little, just enjoy my time, spend time with my partner or my husband, or even single. I can just kind of do that. Okay. You got, not saying that money is everything or important, but it really does come up that someone doesn't worry about those kind of things. Like, money is really not of a concern here. Like, it's not something that I'm always worried about. Okay. You got possible energies of travel, but I'm really not picking up too much of travel, not really. Because I heard the travelling circus, Kirsty, or circuit training. Something to do around going to the gym, maybe, or John, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine, Jack. Gemini for February. Judgment. Wow, man. So this is, I mean, it's up to you who does this, but this is definitely like me in a reading. Okay. These are people that do esoteric spiritual stuff. Anybody that like is a Gemini or a Cappy that you watch or you don't watch, this is someone that does tarot card readings, either channels messages or doesn't channel messages, but either way earns a very good living spiritually. Okay, spiritually earning money here. So that's that. So like I said, spiritually doesn't have to mean tarot cards, but I do have to put that out there for people that watch me, okay, that are also tarot readers. Yeah, I do have something on my YouTube that does say who is subscribed and so on and so forth. So there are like tarot readers that watch. Yeah, so if you are a tarot reader and you are doing that, yeah, you're doing really well, blah, 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 you're earning a decent amount of money. This can also be people like Natalie, because I'm sure Natalie has like Leo in her chart right here. So this would be earning a living, okay, settled down, money's coming through, working from home. So that's good. These would also be clients here that are coming through if you have a business of that is possibly online. Now, if you are not doing anything that is like spiritual online, if you haven't like an online company or an online business that you sell products or sell, but you sell products or whichever way around it is very good. It's very lucrative because it's the World Wide Web. It means that I can get a lot more customers through, I can like outreach workers and stuff like that, or the word I don't like, which is like light workers, because I believe that we're all dark workers, but never mind. Okay, I would say that because I have 3 placements of Scorpio, but I don't believe that we're light workers. Dark workers, yes, because we work in purgatory of 9. It's dark and light. But never mind. My opinion would always be against everybody else's. What else can I tell you here? Not a bloody lot. Well, we're going to leave it at that because I've got to give you the same amount of cards as everybody else. I can't help you with anything here because there is nothing that is argumentative, really. It's just a relationship that's functioning well. There is a metaphysical, physical that could start turning up to be different when we go over to Patreon. People that are earning a spiritual living or anything that is also online, it's going well. And even if it isn't spiritual, even if it's just working, it's going really well for a person here. It's a very strong company. It's a very strong couple. It's working really well. That kind of stuff. It just functions really well. Okay. I'm also hearing brain function or something like that that's now functioning. Okay. Because this can be like blood and health as well. So I don't know if you guys, me, like I said, told you, my chart, Gemini 3 times. So, if you guys are not, I don't know if you're on the carnivore diet or you've heard of the carnivore diet, but man, here. So there's like this protein build up and this like fat and protein build up here of where, it's like working out and stuff like that. And it's kind of like building up my dexterity to health here because this is like health. Because it can be like a concern, but it can also be a benefit as well. So I really can't tell you, but there's energies of here of like health being very good. Healthy relationship being very good. Healthy job, very good energy here. And a married couple. I'm definitely picking up on like a married couple. Okay. But this is also 2, which means Libra. So it can mean was married, divorced, moved on with my life, met someone new. It's not the old person. We got on better with the new person than the old person. Okay, but the ex-wife or husband might go, no, I can't stand my ex-wife or husband. Grow up. Okay, it's about separation. People that have all moved on with their life. They're understood. Let them go. Okay, but if you guys are like, no, they're a narc. Okay, then you're still blaming the narc and you're still in that. Okay, and then you've obviously got to go to court, which would be Libra, which would be 2. Okay, these would be court cases that are kind of coming up, and this would be the outcome. The jury, executioner, blah, blah, blah. The ex coming back, going forward, coming in, going out, going into prison, going out of prison, or going into court. Okay, so if you guys are kind of like, yes, I have a court date that's coming up in February, there's your court date. It can also be mid-February, February, or January, February, March. Could be March. It's going to be like a Pisces, maybe. Okay. Yeah, so what we're going to do on the other side, if you want to come over to Patreon, guys, it's open on all 3 tiers now. So the cheapest tier is like $3 or $4. And then the other tiers are where you get all of the weeklies. So if you join the silver or gold tier, you'll get the monthlies and the weeklies, and then all the teaching stuff that's been over there for the past God knows how long on the old teaching videos. But the silver tier is going to have your weeklies and monthlies, or you can just join the bronze tier. That really does help me out if you can't afford much, because it's very cheap and you get 24 readings within a month cycle. So what we give you over there is 3 of these cards to pretty much show you a general perspective of an overall. Okay, and then we clarify these. Okay, so I normally here give you 3 cards that represent your whole month. And then we clarify all these cards and tell you generally what you've got coming up, because this can turn bad or even better. I don't know. Okay, all right, guys. So you can find that link provided below. Thanks very much, Gemini. See you soon.